Oh, wow. Inec is now saying it that there is something going on. Akpabio, Tambuwal, Senate President Ahmed Lawan may go to prison for 2 years. They are not just the only one. There are other personalities who also involve themselves in such. And such people will have to face the consequences of their actions. If not for the way Nigeria is, that there is no decorum, no truth, you will know that something is really sincerely not right. How can people break the law and still be allowed to continue with business as usual as if nothing has happened? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. You'll be shocked and surprised at some of the issues that are going on now. These people have broken the law, yet to a large extent, they are getting away with it. Let's get all the details. So you see, this is what is happening right now. Let's get all the details. Inec has declared that Akpabio, Tambuwal, Lawan, others will have to go to prison if found guilty after all is said and done of the allegations levied against them. The former governor of Akwa State and the immediate past minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godwin Akpabio, Senate President Ahmed Lawan, and Aminu Tambuwal, the governor of Sokoto State, and other politicians who obtained more than one nomination form have committed an electoral offense and fraud and are liable to 2 years imprisonment under the new Electoral Act 2022. INEC has said they will go to court as at when time due. Politics Nigeria reports the resident electoral commission in Akwa Ibom, Mike Igini, disclosed this while he was featured on Channels TV in a recent program on Sunday dailies. He said the new electoral law has been signed into law and papers on insert on the form of a candidate in more than one constituency at the same time has committed an offense and is liable to conviction to a maximum term of punishment for 2 years. Again, he said, according to him, by constitution, the electoral term refers to a separate election, whether it is the presidential, governorship, electoral, the House of Representatives, or the State Assembly. He said any candidate who runs off of the law is liable to jail for 2 years. According to Section 115, subsection 3, even state as well as attempt to obtain multiple forms is an offense and also a 2 years jail term. Section 115 and Section 115D of the 2020 Electoral Act stipulate that any person shall sign obtain more than one form as a candidate of the same election must be brought to justice, must go through the court of law and be brought to justice. We are preventing them from being candidates where you prevent others from getting the same form after you have gotten one. We are governing and ensuring that the law is followed. By Guinea's submission, the politicians who have violated this law include the governor of Cross River State, Ben Ayede, Cross River State, Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto, Bala Mohammed of Bauchi, Senate President Ahmed Lawan, and others will have to go to jail if found guilty. So you can hear the names of those who have purchased this form, and many of them, if not all of them, will have to go to court. And when the court decides, they will face the consequences of the actions they have taken. So these are some of the big things that are happening now. INEC official has revealed that the new electoral law has been signed into being and must be implemented whether they like it or not. Those who are defrauding the law and does not want the law to stand will have no place when the truth is being revealed. And so Nigerians are watching to see if they will uphold the tenancy of the law and if there will be truth and justice being dispensed. Because in Nigeria, talk is cheap. You can say they will go to jail, but which jail? Okay, if it is the Yahoo boys, the common boys on the street, yes, they will go after them. But the real Yahoos, okay, are not being, nothing is being done to them. In fact, they are the ones persecuting people. When really, truly, sincerely speaking, they should be the ones in jail. That's Nigeria for you. That's Nigeria for you. So all these persons have been declared now that they will have to go to jail as a result of the consequences of the actions that they are taking. They will have to visit the jail. They have to visit that quarter. We have to see, okay, we have to ensure that that quarter, they visit it. So these are some of the things that are happening and why every one of us, okay, must pay attention and ensure that it is, because when it's their turn, they know how to ensure that they navigate themselves out of the lies that they have propounded. And this is what we're not going to allow anymore. The Sokoto state governor purchased two forms, presidential and governorship, so that in case one does not fall through, he gets the other. What about the Senate president? What about, so these are people who have defrauded the law and the system. They know fully well what they were doing. They were not ignorant of the law, but yet they went for it. And so the law, if really the law will be upheld, then it should catch up on them, and we should understand, truly, sincerely speaking, those that will be persecuted, so that we all can together say, there is the tenets of the law and the law is being fulfilled. And indeed, okay, those who have been lying to Nigerians do not continue in that regard or in that light. Akpabio and the rest of them who have been deceiving Nigerians, and yet they know the law. These are people who, why in Senate and all that, they all came together, put the law together, yet they will not obey the law. They are the very people who are flaunting and breaking the law. And yet they want the Yahoo boys to be, or those who are committing crime to be impounded, to be dealt with, and they themselves, nothing is happening to them. Can you see the unjust and unfair plates in which these people they feed from? Yes, very unjust, very unfair. When it comes to them, they expect understanding. But when it comes to others, they don't expect understanding. Welcome to Nigeria. Remember that every one of us have got a duty not to allow persons who do not care for these nations to become leaders. See the people that wants to be leaders, yet they can't even follow, basic law. Okay, just the very rudiments of law they can't follow. They are maneuvering the whole thing, doing a lot of evil games, pretentious, and not being truthful. Yet they want to be leaders. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.